Hi all, it's Miss Bennett here. We are going to make some clay today. So you'll need some flour, salt, water, and there's some food coloring right next to my flour there. So first things first, open up the flour as you see. You're going to need 2 cups of this flour. So that is going to be cup 1. Then we're gonna pour on to cup 2. You will then need, you can put that flour away. You will then need a half a cup of salt, which makes this clay very untasty. So please, please, please don't taste this clay. It's not good. It's super salty, as you see. So we're gonna put that in, and then lastly, you're gonna use 3/4 of a cup of water. And I will put these instructions in the blog for us, so you will have them written down. Next, you will mix it up. Mix, mix, mix. You're gonna mix for a little, and then you're gonna see that the dough is gonna start to form. Then you can stand up if you can, or put the bowl on your lap, and you can now use your hands to mix it up. And this will allow the clay to be able to be picked up. And you might have a little bit of flour excess. I like to kind of make my clay into a pancake and then make it back into a ball. So you got some nice sturdy dough there. And you're going to mix it up into 2 little pieces because I'm going to add color. So I'm adding a gel food coloring to it. This is completely optional. You don't need to do this. But it does make it a little more fun when you add some color to it. And then you're just going to knead that in. Then you're going to do the same with the green. I'm just going to use 2 colors. Also, if you feel like your clay is a little bit on the dry side before you add your food coloring, I advise you to add food coloring before you even think about adding more water. Just because the food coloring is a little bit of liquid, it could, at least for me, it allowed me to have a more malleable clay. And now you get to make something with it. So I decided to see, does it stand very well? No. It does not stand that great. So think about what you're creating. It doesn't need to be a beautiful sculpture. You can just play. And what's great about this clay is that you can either bake it and you can save what you created, or you can just simply put it in a plastic bag and use it again another day. So if you do want to bake it, I will put the instructions in the blog for parents or caregivers to help you out. Alright, but I'm making just a simple flower here. I'm playing with the layers of the petal, and it's just really fun to play with this texture. It's an interesting texture to play with. It sticks to your hands a little bit, so if you do not like that feeling, maybe you want to try some gloves. It might be nice to try some gloves. You can work on a small scale or a large scale, it's up to you. And like I said, you can easily store them in some plastic bags. You can use them for the rest of the week, so make sure that you seal them up good, and I hope you enjoy making clay.